All right. Welcome, guys, to Radical Reality TV. We are live with the entire squad here. Uh, we got Malcolm, we got Dominic, and we got Christian. Big news today in the Big Brother world, but before we get going, as we're growing, I gotta remember to plug it. So go check out this podcast later tonight. Will be posted on SoundCloud, so you guys can check that out. Check all of our Twitters. The links will be down in the description. Subscribe, like this video. Check out all our other videos where we talk about the cast, and we have our own little special draft. Go check that out. I think I got everything. So without further ado, we can get right into the talking about what all happened today. Pretty big day, huh?
Yes, exactly.
So first we got the house reveal, and wow, what can we say about the house, man? That was pretty extravagant, huh?
Yeah, they really stepped it up this year.
Yeah,
Houses.
I
Dude,
thought we
I
were gonna
like
be
it.
disappointed, but man, they stepped it up they stepped it up big time. So apparently the theme of the well, not apparently, I guess it's official, but the theme is temptation. What do you guys think about the
Yeah.
theme temptation?
Mixed feelings.
Mixed feelings.
Yeah.
What do you like about it? What don't you like about it?
Can I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So first, I like how it's not really affecting the game and like adding another competition in that standpoint, like BB Roadkill or like Battle of the Block. Like I
Mhm.
like that. But what I don't like is what I didn't like about BBOTT was that it gave America so much power that it kind of just like bored the gameplay.
Right.
It was kind of just expecting what to get. I just hope it doesn't do that. But I really like, because I know there's going to be some players that I know that will be tempted in taking some power or some money.
Oh yeah. So basically, for those of you that don't know, the twist was announced that every week America was going to vote for one house guest, I guess, to go into the den of temptation and be tempted with power, safety, or money. And although if you accept that power, safety, or money, then a consequence comes amongst you or amongst the house. So man, that's kind of bringing back Pandora's box vibes. What do you guys feel about how did you guys feel about Pandora's box? I'll just say, you like it, Christian?
I
What about
love
you?
it.
Yeah,
I like
like
Pandora's
Pandora's box. I did. Yeah.
Dominic, what do you think?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a lot of. I love the Pandora box edits back in the old days.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were very entertaining,
Right.
especially in like season what was it, 12, when Rachel and Brendan switched places.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I like that.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting because, like Christian was saying, hopefully with the voting, it doesn't like cause the players to feel like they're not playing the game and America's playing it for them. That's kind of what happened to BBOTT. So much was out of their hands that they kind of just turned the game, into like, oh well, let's just see what America does instead of playing proactively. That could damage it. But I think they've done such a good job with everything so far. I mean, I don't think there's been something that people have disliked about this season so far. The cast has been great, and the house is great, and so far everybody likes this twist. What do you guys see any potential negatives that could come from this twist?
Not yet. Not yet. I mean, like, on paper, I think the twist looks good. What it does is it forces people to make decisions. You got to decide, do you want safety? Do you want to know that you cannot go home no matter what? Are you broke and you really want that money? But when you take the money, it could put a target on your back. But then there's the power. If you take the power, then you're going to have to do something with it. Maybe make a big move. So it's forcing people, I think, to play the game. Again, but America is involved. That's really the only negative that I can see right now. But on paper, I like it. I hope it works out.
Dominic, do you see any negatives coming from this?
I could see people playing up to the cameras more than they actually are. I want to see who they actually are. I don't want to see some kind of fake persona they make up to entertain the viewers to get votes. I just don't want to see that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I that definitely could be a problem that I could see. But man, I just I think a way to combat that would to be to maybe not tell the house guests that America voted them in, and just like allow them to go into the like I don't know if there was a way for them to make it seem like I don't know, like make the house guests feel like they were going into the den by themselves without America voting for them in, so that way they're still playing the game and not kissing up to America per se. I don't know, that would be pretty hard, but so let's talk about this house. So I guess, man, there's a lot of snakes and a lot of apples.
True.
Adam and
When you
Eve.
first walk into the Adam and Eve. When you first walk into the house, there's this big sculpture, apple tree looking thing. I don't know if apples. I think they could have done better with like a temptation vibe without going with apples. But I mean, I guess apples represent temptation. How do you guys feel about all the apples around the house? Who wants to
All right, I'll
Yeah,
go. Personally, I do think it's kind of just it's cliche. Like a whole wall of green apples. Like, what is this? You could have done, I don't know, like skulls or something. Like something like nothing like. I know they wanted vibrant colors because they always want that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. We have to. I want to see what the have-not room looks like. That's really what I want to see.
Yeah, I thought I heard some rumors that the
I thought
have-not
we
room
saw
was like a bounce house or something.
bouncing. Yeah.
Like a bounce house or
What?
something like that. Yeah, but those rooms, let me tell you something. Those rooms were really dope. Like the one room was a money room. Like I would design that as my bedroom. Like that was dope. You know what I mean? I really love the
100%.
money room. Also, like I guess Julie Jen called it the lust room or whatever. It was like kind of like a Valentine's Day suite. That's kind of corny and kind of like forcing showmances.
True.
Let's talk about that for a second. Do you guys feel like CBS is really playing the showman's card really hard? Malcolm, what do you think?
I do. In Jeff's interview, he constantly, I mean, to every single house guest, he asked them, are you looking to get in the showmance? What do you think about relationships? I mean, he said it over and over and over again. I think what it is, I think CBS likes, showmances for those, maybe casual viewers to kind of draw them in, maybe not the people who are not biggest fans, but the fans of Big Brother want to see the gameplay without the showmances. So I think they're really big on showmances, and if they take that into consideration as well, I think.
Right. Dominic, how do you feel about the showmances, man?
I don't mind showmances as long as there's not multiple. Like season 16, there was only really one, and then flirtmances, but there was only one main one. Last season, though, there were a solid, I think, 3 showmances. So that means 6 people out of the 16 coupled up, and I'm pretty sure they all made jury, which is annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like my thing is personally, I feel like okay, so if we have a showmance, we had one really bad season 18, where the showmances were all over the place. Okay. I think what that's going to do for season 19 is if a couple goes into a showmance, I feel like they're going to only do it for strategy. You know what I mean? So here's my opinion. I feel like there's going to be 2 showmances, maybe 3 showmances this season, but they're going to be dominant forces in the house, and we're not going to see the Corey Nicole type showmance, where they lay in bed all day. That's just my personal opinion, because I think they saw how damaging the showmance card was to some of these games. So I think potentially I'd be open to seeing it this season to see if they use it for strategy and it could work. Do you guys think that there's a way for a showmance to work for strategy?
I mean, for me, remember what Mark said? Mark said his downfall would be being in a showmance. But personally, I see him being more like a Brendan type than probably like a Corey Nicole type. I feel like, say he got in a showmance with, I don't know, Christmas or Jessica, 2 athletic women. I feel like they could run the house because Mark is a strong guy. So I feel like if they got in a showmance, then it would work. But maybe someone like other guys.
Maybe like a Cameron.
Yeah, like Cameron, because Cameron talked like a big game on how in college he was like this huge like ladies man and stuff like that, and he said it would be for game, but you never know.
Right. I mean, the showmances could be a really good thing, or they could be a really bad thing. So I don't know. I'm open to the possibility of it, but hopefully it just doesn't tear the season apart. You know what I mean? That's just my only hope. Um, let's get to some of these opinions in the chat. So
Okay.
Ramon says he loves the twist. Yeah, I think a lot of us love it. I mean, it has great potential. I don't
It's
think
not.
there's I don't think it's like damaging at all, really, unless they do something that they haven't said they were gonna do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Michael says, do you think there is going to be a certain amount of times America can vote for the person, or is it going to be another MVP with one person getting it? Okay, so I see what you're saying. So like, once one person gets it, they can't go back in. I don't know. That would make sense.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're gonna probably do it like that.
Mhm.
Like the care packages. Once you got a care package, you couldn't get another care package.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's how it's gonna work with 60 people.
What would you rather prefer, Dominic? Would you rather them want it one time or vote for them as many times as you want?
I think it should be as many times as you want, because if America really wants that person in, I think they should get it. And it's not like BBOTT. America voting, it's completely different. No one on Twitter has a clue who's going to get it, because it comes down to America, because
Right,
it's the actual
right.
show. See, in BBOTT, Twitter actually had some kind of a poll in what happened. America, it's completely different from what Twitter says.
Right.
So
Right.
I think I'll enjoy it if multiple people can get it multiple times.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we fixed the screens. I turned the cameraman on in Google Hangouts. Grayson says it's too sporadic. If there has to be any twist, why not consecutive ones? BB takeover. Anyone? Oh no, no, I didn't like the BB takeover. Get ready for a takeover. That was bad. Where is the Den of Temptations going to be? Where the second HOH room is, or what? I don't know. That's a
I
good
think
question.
it's going to be the
I
secret
don't know.
room, the secret room from last year.
Yeah,
Remember when
I-
Paul
Oh, okay. The Paris room from last year.
Paris
Okay.
room? Yeah, I think it might be there.
but
What
like
is the?
also they shifted the have apparently the have not room is where the London room is, and the London room is where the have not room is.
Really?
Now they
That's what I was
split
like.
them.
Where is the London room? Because
They
it wasn't in the
flipped them.
tour.
So there's a possibility that they could have been shifting that, to make this Den of Temptation thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I
Mhm.
know a lot of people saw the backyard picture, and they were like
Yes.
this like glowing doors or
Yes,
something.
I tweeted about
But it was
that.
just the memory wall. But everybody thought it was like some secret portal or something.
Portal.
I was like, yeah, because it was like glowing and stuff.
It was bright purple. It was.
Yeah, Rambo Noto or Rambu Noto. Sorry if I'm messing up your name. We need another secret room. Yeah, that would be super.
Yeah, that was fun.
I think this twist plays right into that secret room.
Secret room was dope last year.
That was fun. All on that chaotic search.
Oh, it was. I loved it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
everyone
was
was looking
awesome.
for it, and Paul finally got it. Oof.
What if there is a twist where you can steal a veto from somebody from the Temptation room?
That'd be dope.
That's
That would
messy.
it'd be cool though. Oh, another thing I wanted to talk about, I just remembered. So in the picture, they had 16 placemats around the table, but then they had 4 extra on the bar.
Yeah, I think they always have that though.
I don't know. Could it be a sign that we're gonna have 4 more house guests
20
joining
people
them?
though. 20.
I think this is it. I don't think anybody else.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is. I think today's the official day that they're moving in. They're probably in the house by now.
Yeah, they should be in there by now. If the premiere is next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Be in there by now.
I just want. Michael says he just wants 16 new people. Yeah, I think we all can agree to that.
Yeah.
No more returnees. No
Mhm.
more nothing. Oh man, that was way too many people. If it was 20 house guests, that would be way too many
That's too
people.
much. Yeah, they're trying too hard. So,
but
I think this is it.
The twist, like, okay, so power, money, safety. So let's kind of dig into what we could get from each of those 3 aspects. Okay. So first with power, what kind of power do you guys think? We'll start with Malcolm. What kind of power do you think we can get from the power aspect of the Den of Temptations?
What the power is interesting because without that temptation, the only other power in the game is the HOH or the veto. So with this power twist, it could be anything. It could be a co-HOH. It could be, like someone said, they have the power to steal the veto from someone else. A diamond power veto. It could be so many different things. So the power twist, I think, is probably the most interesting of the three because you know what you're going to get from money. You know what you're going to get from safety. But power, it can be anything.
Christian, what do you think? Anything in particular you think we could see from the power?
I really thought, like, I was about to say diamond power veto. Like, I was really thinking that.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you remember in BBOTT when they had, like, the 2 vetoes in one?
Mm-hmm.
Boomerang.
The
You think
boomerang.
they could possibly bring that back? Yeah. You think they could possibly bring that back?
Yeah, I think we could see that too. Dominic, do you have any ideas? What we could see from the power?
Unique powers, maybe old powers, maybe different types of POVs, co-HOH, maybe like comp advantages. I don't know.
Yeah, comp advantages.
Coup d'etat.
I didn't think about that.
Coup d'etat.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh.
Man, now we're getting into
If that comes back.
So, Julie basically, in the Hollywood Reporter interview, I believe, I was driving today and I was having my mom read it to me. I didn't want to text it back. I was texting and driving originally, and then one of the kids in the back yelled at me to stop texting and driving. But so basically, the producers were hinting at possibly a third nominee. So we might be able to see where they open the door and give them the power to a third nominee, or maybe name 2 nominees to give us 4. Who knows? That could be bad.
Oh, what does the living room seats look like? Are there just 2 seats?
Yeah,
there's only 2.
But they switched it up on season 18, right when Premiere hit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They could put in like a love seat, like a
So what's next? We'll go to safety. Let's just go to safety next. What kind of safety do you? I mean, I know there's really one avenue we can go with safety, but potentially, there's different branches off of safety that we could see. Malcolm, what do you think? We could see with safety.
Well, when you think of safety, oh man, no stress. If you know that you're not gonna be backdoored or nothing. I mean, to me, that's kind of the most tempting of the 3 for me. Because safety, you want to be safe. That's the goal. Keep in the house as long as you can. Now, it could be a thing where they take it a step further. Maybe not just safe from one eviction, maybe safe from the next 2 evictions. Something like that.
Yeah, I think that could get dangerous though if they start giving them. Oh wow, yeah, didn't that happen to Netta and BB Canada 5?
Yeah, she was say till jury. That was.
I don't know if I would want that though. I personally don't know if I would want that because like with Netta, it puts a target as soon as that safety's away, boom, then you have a target right on your back. So I don't.
That's
I think
true.
I would be pretty confident in my ability to get to jury. So I think I would just. I mean, it sounds risky, but I think I would pass on it. Dominic, what do you think? Safety, and you got any ideas?
Safety, all I can really think of is being safe for a week. I mean, I don't know of anything altering that except just more time of being safe.
Mm-hmm.
But anything else more than safety is just power.
Right.
So that's all I can think of with safety.
Christian, what do you think?
Personally, I think that you're going to have to give something up if you want safety. So maybe you have to be a have-not for a week. Maybe you cannot compete in a veto. Maybe something like stupid. You win Big Brother and you have to give up some of your money for another week of safety in that house because you believe you could go home.
Mm-hmm.
You never know.
My thing is, I think we could see a lot of different things, but with safety, I think it's kind of parallel with power because if, like Dominic said, if you're only like gifted 1 week of safety, that's not really power. But if you start getting to the fact where maybe you can save somebody else or you can use your safety whenever you want, all of a sudden that's kind of turning into a power.
Okay.
So I think maybe we might be able to see safety and power intertwined. You know what I mean? That could be interesting. What do you guys think about the possibility of, having a week of safety, using it whenever you want.
That's what I was thinking, but
Yeah.
that's just the power, you know.
Yeah, but then that kind of becomes like a hidden immunity idol.
Right. Right. And I know in a past show we were talking about, we were actually, you know, the gears were kind of turning, and we were actually kind of thinking that maybe we want to see that. So maybe they'll throw something like maybe Grodner watched the show and she'll throw something like that into the room. Let's read some of these comments. So
Okay.
how about a dark POV where the veto is used, and then the HOH goes up unless the HOH wins the dark POV. So if you use a veto, the HOH automatically goes up.
That'd be lit.
That would be. We could see some pretty crazy. I think mainly what I want to see is if they give them a power, not force them to use it that week. You know what I mean? Because like we saw with Mike Boogie, where he had 3 weeks to use that coup d'etat, but he never even used it because he didn't need it. You know what I mean? So if we see where all of a sudden we can, you know, keep these powers for a certain period of time, then all of a sudden the game can start really, really picking up. How would you guys feel about gifting power for an extended period of time?
Yeah, I like that idea much better, because if you don't give them an extended period of time, you're forcing them to use it now, and now might not be the right time, you know, in the game. So giving them more time will allow them to play the game, you know, at the pace that they should be playing it. So.
Rambo says no coup no. Why can't I all of a sudden not say it? No coup d'etat. I want to see it. I would love to see that back. Honestly, yeah. I would want to see it back. What do you guys think about the coup d'etat?
They might be afraid that someone's gonna break their microphone again. So maybe they might be a little hesitant to bring it back. It hasn't been back since that, right?
Nope.
Yeah, it hasn't been back since then.
Michael says, I hope the Temptations aren't too powerful. That's my only problem with it. Yeah. I could see that being a problem. But I think if you give the house guest the power, I don't ever see it being the problem. You know what I mean? Whereas if America is gifted the power, then the problem comes in. I hope they don't tell us what we're voting for. You know what I mean? Don't tell us we're voting for a veto. Don't tell us we're voting for safety. Don't tell us we're voting to give this person $50,000 or whatever. Just tell us we're sending this person into the room. You know what I mean? That way they, you know, we don't vote for the player who we think needs it the most, because then we see more gameplay happening. You know what I mean? And it could really pick up.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, don't we vote the person in there and then they choose between the three?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what it sounds like.
And then all of a sudden, okay, you see money, safety, or power and safety combined. You know what I mean? Other than the Den twist, what other twists can you predict for this season? Oh,
Pandora's.
I mean, maybe a buyback. That's really the only other thing I'm anticipating. I don't want a buyback, but it happens pretty much every, back or pre-jury. So, I mean, I definitely wouldn't throw that out of the cards.
Yeah, I wouldn't throw a buyback.
It's 100 days too, you know.
Right, I wouldn't throw a buyback out of the realm of possibility at all. I think we could see some more twists coming from the strategy side of it. Or what am I talking about? The strategy side of it. My thought just completely. Oh, the consequence. So if you remember how they said if you take power, safety, or whatever, power, safety, or money, then a consequence that comes amongst the house. I think we could see some twists from that side of it. What do you guys think some consequences could be for these players? Besides the original ones, like no water or slop. Do you guys have any crazy idea?
Water.
Or no cold water.
Cold showers. You gotta have cold showers.
We're gonna give you no water, and you're just gonna die in the Big Brother house. You signed your life away.
Any crazy consequences that you guys foresee?
I think what happened in Big Brother 8. I think Jamaica couldn't play in like 5 the next 5.
Oh,
that was something. That was
huge.
insane. I couldn't believe she did that, but maybe
Legit.
that. Yeah, maybe that. Not being able.
Who
to
would
play
take
games.
that?
I don't know. And it was her choice for how many weeks.
I know.
She wasn't even playing for herself. I was like,
Yeah, but yeah, maybe something
5.
like that. Maybe something like that can't participate in competitions, or maybe cannot vote at the eviction.
Or auto-nominated.
oh,
No.
like you say, okay, so like they say, okay, here's $10,000, but there's a consequence with it. You take the 10 grand and then boom, on the block.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
That would be
No.
I would
no,
never take it.
No, I wouldn't do that.
no.
Or
But
nominated with
what
no
if they
shot at
didn't
POV.
know? What if they didn't know the consequence?
Oh, that'd be cruel. That'd be cruel.
Then we're in for some good feeds.
You would just see somebody kick down the diary room door, like, "Let me in here."
Yeah, that's a good one though.
Survivor Game Changers, anyone's? I don't want a Suri getting booted again like that. No immunity.
Don't remind me. I know. Yeah.
So basically, he's saying too much power could be a problem, like we saw in Game Changers. Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
but even that was good television. Like I was upset about it, obviously, because all of us were rooting
Because
for.
of who it was.
But at the same time, it's still like it made Survivor history, so I wouldn't mind seeing that in Big Brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's never happened.
Okay, so here's what we could talk about. Will the Den twist last longer than most twists? So how long? So Christian, in your opinion, how long do you think we will see this Den twist go into the season?
At least 5 weeks. Like at least.
At least
Has
five.
to be at least after or like pre-jury and then the twist. Like somewhere between there.
Mm-hmm. Dominic, how long do you want to see that? I'll ask you this: how long do you want to see this go on, Dominic?
Till Final 5. That's
Wow.
how long it's gonna go for.
Malcolm, what do you think?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I think it's going to be a long and for the long run, this twist. Because I think if I think what I think that one person can get it each week, with there being 16 people, I think they're going to drag this, all throughout.
Mm-hmm.
As far as
here's my opinion, I think they should do it not all season till Final 5, but on and off. You know what I mean? Not every single week. So like maybe the first 3 weeks you have it, and then you take a week off, and the house guest thinks it's gone. So they'll go 2 weeks without somebody going into the room, and then boom, somebody gets called into the room. You know what I mean? So you never know what's going to pop up. Or I think what would be cool is if maybe 2 house guests, like we had 1 week where 2 house guests went into the room. You know what I mean? Where if the first person that got voted in took power, all of a sudden power is gone. They have to choose between money or safety. You know what I mean? So I think this twist is opening the door for many other twists to come out of it. You know what I mean? Like they were saying in the interviews was they have scripts, for all the different things that, like, especially the first night, the premiere night, you know what I mean? Which I guess is what they're doing tonight. They have different roads that they might have to take with what the house guests choose. So I think it's going to be really, really, really interesting. Hopefully the twist doesn't disappoint. I'm hyping it up a lot, but
I know. Well, we're excited too,
Yeah. What if there's a bronze veto where it can be used before the nomination ceremony to save somebody for that week? The power can be transferable at any time. So basically,
Did Grayson say that?
No, that was I'm Me. I don't know who that is, but basically, what if he's saying, what if you could save somebody before nominations? So kind of what we saw in BBOTT with more.
Yeah, BBOT, right? Yeah, BBOT. Yeah, I mean they could bring that back again. He called it a bronze veto.
Yeah.
So the golden bronze. Okay.
Yeah. Thoughts on? This is something. Yeah, we can talk about this. Thoughts on the old logo being on the memory wall in the house?
Oh yeah.
I love that.
Yes, I thought no, it brought back good times.
So I guess we'll just go by one by one. What would you guys rather see, the key wheel or the key twist where we see the picture pop up on the memory wall? I personally would rather see the key wheel.
Yeah,
I choose the key. That's just the 2 keys because it's faster.
Yeah, I guess so. But at the same time, I mean, I would really like to
Faster.
see a house guest put some strategy into the key wheel because you can scare people with that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
You can.
Uh,
You can.
Man, if I was in the house, I'd be playing with people's emotions so bad. Like I would bring the bag with me that has the other two keys in it, and I'd like put it in the middle of the circle, and I'd be like, "Now this can be interchangeable as this nomination ceremony gets on. So if you get nervous at any point during the ceremony, just say something that I don't know, and we might be able to switch some things out." I think that would be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we have to see somebody who's really playing with no fear for that to happen. You know what I mean?
Josh.
Maybe an off
Josh.
season, maybe.
Josh.
Josh.
Yeah, Josh. Yeah, I think Josh.
He's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna put these keys in here as we're like going.
As we're going, right?
No bag whatsoever.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
remember what you said about me on day 3 at like 8:27 p.m.? Yep.
I like that. You know what? Something just clicked in my mind. I think we're gonna see this back this year with the money thing. It was it BB17 where they could trade the gold blocks of money?
Oh.
What season?
Oh,
was
I know what
that?
you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't remember the season though.
It wasn't. Oh, was it 17? No, it wasn't 17.
No, it
They
wasn't
use
that
money
recent.
as a bribe, basically.
Yeah, basically you're using money as somebody in the chat fill us in what season that was. I
I
remember,
can't remember.
but where you could was it 14?
Maybe.
And like they got money and they like you can use this at any time to get what you want or like exchange.
Right.
I don't remember
Right.
who had it.
So if you have money, basically, you go into the room and you get money, but it's in golden bars where you can trade for stuff. That would be, I didn't whatever season I remember watching it in, they didn't really use it to the fullest advantage. So I think that would be cool to see see that back. I don't think they will be able to choose different temptations. It didn't sound like that. It'll probably be like Pandora's box, take it or leave it.
Yeah.
That's a potential. That's very because.
But that's just Pandora's box though.
Right. You're not really tempted. You know what I mean? Tempted into taking different things.
You know what one thing I want is?
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. One thing I want back is food comps.
Oh yes.
That's it.
Comps, man.
Oh, there we go.
Those
So
are so much
how I
fun.
was talking about how we want to see more food comps, or more competitions shown on
Those
feeds.
are so.
More competitions shown on feeds.
Yeah.
There we go. We could issue a food comp and we could, put it on feeds. That would be pretty cool. Just let them
this
get all
is the
messy
first season for a while where there's like no battle of block, no roadkill, so there's really no third competition. So that easily could happen.
Have not comps back. That would be lit. Oh,
yeah,
they stopped. Yeah.
I would take have not comps over food comps. Just I want something on Sunday besides like.
Yeah. Nominations. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. that was BB10 in April got it. Okay, the golden bars.
Wow.
Oh, it was that far back. Wow.
I knew it was one of those seasons. I just couldn't remember.
Okay.
I think I was thinking 16 or 17 where somebody traded cigarettes for something. But okay, so I just remember something else we could talk about. So BBOTT, if you don't remember, they had a no napping rule where basically you woke up at 10 and you couldn't go back to sleep till 10.
It was 10 to 10, yeah.
10 to
They
10.
were really strict.
So
They were
how do you guys feel about this? I like it.
Man, them feeds be up. They be live. Maybe earlier, like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because like this, us Eastern people, man, we gotta wait.
Right. Yeah. But man, I like staying up late though, watching the feeds. But like if they go to sleep at like 3 a.m., for me at least, if they're up at 3 a.m. Pacific time, that's all the way till 6 in the morning my time. So it would be hard to turn around and wake up at 1 o'clock to watch them wake up at 10. So it could be all over the place with the no napping rule.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He says reveal a third floor and there can be attic door in the HOH room. The door would be covered up. If they uncover it, it would be a BB alumni that had been living up there until somebody found them.
Yo, that's whack.
Oh,
Who is that?
man.
Who is that?
That's pretty cool. You should take that to Grodner. I think she might use it.
Dang.
That's crazy.
Whoever said that.
I've never.
That's smart.
Thought of that.
I want a third floor for All-Star season.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need one more floor.
100%.
Another floor. Yeah.
Like or basement or like higher or whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, higher. Yeah, go higher. One more level.
So I guess we could also talk about the safety deposit box on the HOH wall.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's actually. I think they're gonna get keys. They're gonna use that for a comp.
They're gonna hide the keys. I think because Julie basically said about the 2 keys or whatever to open the deposit box. I think they're gonna hide the keys, or the keys are gonna come into they're just gonna go into this temptation room and then boom, there's gonna be keys sitting there. And man, if there's something in those deposit box, you know what I mean?
Like 20 different keys. Oh,
Right. Or if you just gave them 1 key and they had to open every single deposit box. You know what I mean? Because if you're not HOH, you're going to have to go up there when the HOH isn't there, and it probably would take you 30 minutes to open all the keys, all the boxes. So we could see, or what if you opened 1 box and then all of a sudden you had like a door handle or something where you step into like.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
BB6 or something. Yeah.
BB6.
Yeah. I think, man, we got a lot of potential with these.
We do, man.
With this whole
potential.
temptation, because basically you're opening the door for any twist. You know what I mean? It's not a twist. It's a twist amongst twists. So
yeah,
you can, you know what I mean? Coup d'etat. You could open a twist where it's Battle of the Block for 1 week, or Roadkill, or anything. You know what I mean? You can use any twist from past BB seasons and plug it into this. So I think we're gonna be it's going to be pretty insane, the kind of strategy and stuff that we see in the house this year.
Yeah, it should be good, man.
Whatever happened to the luxury comps? We haven't seen them since, I think, BB.
We haven't.
I think
we had one in 14.
Yeah, if we brought back luxury comps all of a sudden, then we're going classic Big Brother.
Tori Spellings comes in the house. She's like, hey, you have 3 minutes to shop.
Oh, that would be cool. I hope they don't play the advertising card. Like in past seasons, they played the advertising cards. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab something for you.
Like for Malcolm, like for a new movie, they had for like a new movie. They're like, hey, you can bring 3 other house guests.
Yeah.
You can get popcorn. You can get all that.
Yeah,
like,
movie night. Yeah.
I was like, those are lit. Like, I remember in Survivor All Stars when Rob and Amber is her name?
Amber, yeah.
Yeah, when he got a new car and they got to drive to a freaking movie.
Oh yeah,
and have popcorn and stuff. Oh, I want old school Big Brother back. They got to stop trying to please like the people that aren't fans of the show and please the fans of the show.
Jace was banging on the window. I think he wanted to come talk about Big Brother.
Jace,
do you want to say something?
Hey.
What do you want to say, huh? Who's your favorite?
Ramses.
I think he's rooting for Jessica. That's who I'm rooting for.
You
gonna
This man's wild.
Huh? Who are you gonna root for? Talk.
Better be Jessica.
Hey, what did I say? I said Cameron's gonna get this victory.
Okay.
Cameron's gonna float.
Who y'all rooting for in season 19 so far?
Oh man, dude, I love everybody, man. It's really.
Can I list like 9 people?
I know, like this cast is so good.
Jessica,
Dom, can I
Josh,
list like 9 people?
My favorite.
Mark, Matthew, Elena, Jessica, Christmas, Ramses. Starting to like Josh a little bit more.
I love Josh.
There's only like 1 person I just don't like, or 2 people.
Whistle Nut.
No, 3 people. 3 people. Whistle Nut, Jason. Whistle Nut, Jillian,
for
and
me.
Raven. You guys see Jillian's interview with Ika?
Oh,
Jillian, I hate her. She wanted to be like Christine.
She's like, I want to be a rat and just go back to the guys and tell them all this information. Like, that's not what you want to do. We don't like that.
Mm-mm.
I don't like Jillian or Megan. Those are my 2.
Malcolm, you have
been here twice. Yeah.
Grayson says, what about the Bloody Mary veto? Oh, goodness, I'm afraid to read this. If you uncover it, you say your name in the mirror 3 times, and it'll uncover a clue to a special power. Whoa! I hope the producers are
Those
I
are
hope
unique.
producers
That's
are
some
as
good ideas.
I hope
Only
they're as
Grayson
like
be thinking of those.
they're as creative as as the people in our chat, because man, if the people in our chat were the producers of Big Brother, we'd have a great show.
Yeah.
Grayson.
Dang, you walk up
you-
to the bathroom mirror, you're like Dominic, and a clue
Boom.
pops up. That'd blow my mind.
Michael says they need to stop publicizing showmances and hot bodies, and they need to start making it about the game.
Whoever that is, I give you a thumbs up. Like,
Michael. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all can agree the showmances can get overboard, but like I was mentioning earlier, if we can see one showmance
maybe
just
one.
dominate the game, you know what I mean? Kind of like Danielle and Dick weren't a showmance, but
Yeah.
kind of the same, never stab you in the back.
Brendan and Rachel.
Yeah, but if we could see like a Dick and Danielle, but in showmance form, just dominate the entire season, I think people's minds might be changing about the showmances a little bit. I think we could see it this year. You guys know who we could see it with. You guys know my opinion on it. Josh and Jessica.
I don't see that. I really don't.
I see Jessica, like maybe Jessica and Mark, Jessica and Matthew.
Yeah.
I don't see Jessica and Josh. I
I
think
don't know. I just
Hey.
got a vibe.
Hey,
Yeah.
Matthew, my boy Matthew. Stan.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, like Jessica and Matthew, Jessica and Mark. That's what I think.
Also, for all the viewers, putting it out there, Nick is off limits. They released a video of his kid saying "Good luck, Dad." So if you guys are like making fan accounts with Nick trying to get with
you mean
somebody,
Cody?
it's not gonna happen.
Cody? Is there a
Yeah,
Nick in this
bad.
season?
Who's Nick? Yeah.
Yeah, Cody.
Cody. You'd have to wear the veto that's covered in fake blood while you say "whoa," say your
What?
name 3 times.
Chill, no.
Wait,
That would
does
be
Cody have a
scary.
wife? Does Cody have a wife right now?
Yeah. Or I don't know if he
Yeah.
has a wife, but he has kids.
Yeah.
Because I remember in an interview he was talking about a possible showman.
Yeah. Oh, he was the one that said wife, but I didn't see a ring, so I don't know. If I
What
was
do you guys think of the Christmas and what is his name, Jeff? Like
Oh yeah.
wedding thing that
yeah.
went out.
Oh yeah, there was like a wedding invitation, but first of all, if she plays the way she wants to play, she'll be in the house. And second of all, she said she was open to showmances, so I don't know how that goes.
I don't know.
Bye, Jeff.
Bye, Jeff. Kind of like Danielle with her Danielle Donato with her 2-year-old boyfriend, and then Nick comes in and just steals the show. Ramon says he hates Jillian. Yeah, I think we all hate Jillian for the most part. I think she's like the most hated so far.
She just doesn't give anything to the game.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't. I mean, especially if she does what she's supposed to, like, that would be awful. Y'all
Is there
post in the chat who your favorite and some predictions that you see this season so we can talk about it.
anyone like Alex?
Oh, I know there's some people in the group chat that I'm in the like Alex. I don't know. She was kind of fanning her glasses a little weird.
Yeah, she's kind of crazy, but she did know she's a super fan, but like she didn't realize Jeff was right next
No,
to
she's
her.
not.
It's
She's
weird.
not a super fan.
She's
Yeah,
not a super.
I can't get over that. I just can't.
She's not a super fan. Hey, say you watched BB 17 and 16. Say Frankie's your favorite.
You know what I saw though, Josh. We were all skeptical of Josh being a super fan.
Yeah,
He actually is a super
he
fan.
is.
He didn't even say he was a
Yeah,
super fan,
yeah.
but he's actually a fan. You know, he watched BB Canada apparently because he was like fangirling over Ica, and he knew what was going on. So maybe we're gonna see Josh go in the house and actually tone it back a little bit and play the game. You know what I mean?
I hope so. I want him to do well.
I want to
so
see
bad,
him
man.
go deep into this game. I think he has
I know.
potential to dominate, and I would love to see it.
He's
I'm
the one
telling you,
I'm
he's
most
the
worried
next.
about.
He's gonna be a legend. He's gonna be one of the best players known to Big Brother.
I hope so.
Uh-oh.
I think so too. Lane said, I think I heard that she broke her engagement off. Oh, well, that sucks. Here comes Grayson with some more vetoes. What about the shelter veto? If you wear it, an alarm will go off and it'll come from the floor. And it'll be a basement. In the basement, there will be a tunnel that'll lead you back in time to the old
That's
BB-18
weird.
house, exactly the way it was. You can do something there to change the precinct.
Bro, who is this? What the heck?
Ideas.
Man, I need to call up my girl Allison Grodner and get you on the production team because you are
Yeah,
out here.
seriously.
These
We got
ideas.
some ideas here.
Michael says, I like Jessica for game and obviously her hot body. I like Matt, and I don't know why, but I get Amanda vibes off of Elena. Yeah,
Oh, that's true.
I see
Oh,
the
yeah.
Amanda vibes.
Amanda, yeah.
What? I didn't even think of that.
Mhm.
Me neither. I just thought, yeah, good comment right there. Lane says Elena is my favorite house guest right now. I think she will be like Paul and be the recruit that learns how to play the game because if nothing else, her social game will be on point. Let's talk about Elena for a little bit because
Paul.
she's one of those complex personalities that we didn't really see a lot and like know what she's gonna do in her interview. So, what do you think about Elena, guys?
I like her.
Me too. I think I don't see her going out pre-jury unless she gets into a fight with another girl. But if she can just like play her social game cool, I don't see a way of her going out pre-jury. There's too many other dominant women, you know what I mean, with the Jessica and especially Christmas. I think Christmas is like the saving grace for every woman in that house because she's
Yeah.
a beast. Same thing with Megan. She's a beast too. So I think
Dominique.
these girls are going to be able to fly under the radar, and then Dominic, like you said, Dominic with the smartness, you know what I mean? These girls are going to be able to fly under the radar with these.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for me to predict the first boot for this season. It could be anybody.
Yeah.
Jason.
I think it depends on who wins, who's in power.
Yeah.
Is really what it's going to come down to.
I guess there's a chance they could be playing HOH right now. So good luck, Jessica. Go kill that HOH.
Yeah, they should be, competing
Good
right
luck,
now,
Matt.
man.
Good luck, Matt.
Actually, I don't know if I want Jessica winning the first HOH.
She'll get second boot if she does.
Elena is going to bring the drama. Harvey won fans versus favorites of Survivor. Cochran won the second. Rachel wins the first fans versus favorite of Big Brother, and Ian wins the second. Coincidence? I think not. What?
Okay, so does that mean that Ramses is going to win BB19? Is that what they're saying? I was trying to follow that.
Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to say. Michael says, hopefully Elena says to someone, excuse my French after I say this. Mom, if you're watching, give me that key, bitch. Give me that key. We saw somebody say that this season, man. I think there's a lot. My thing is, I don't know. I got this weird prediction this season. I see somebody walking from the game.
No.
I don't know.
Oh, man, that would make me so upset.
I just see somebody walking from the game.
That would make me infuriate me.
Yeah.
Don't ever, unless it's a family, like, a serious like health condition, or you have to get home to your family, but just to walk because you can't handle it, man, get out of here with that. No way.
That would be awful, and they would get roasted by the fans.
Yeah.
Roasted by the fans.
Wow.
Okay. Another person I want to talk about because he's been growing on me, and I think we've seen some other sides, and I think we're going to see a very good play. And I want to talk just a little bit about. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Kevin.
Oh yeah, Kevin. Yeah, the father of seven.
The father of seven. Now I've seen some rumors where his father was like some trafficking kingpin or something. I don't know. And whenever I look at Kevin and I watch some of his interviews, I kind of see a little bit of gangster in him, like classic gangster. You know what I mean? Like classic Boston gangster. What? I think Kevin could be a scary dude to mess with this season. What do you guys think about Kevin, Mr. Kevin, Mr. Kevin?
I'm rooting for him, man. I'm rooting for him. I think that the house guests are gonna really like Kevin.
Me too.
I do. I think they're gonna want to keep him around. I don't think they're gonna want to, get rid of him.
I think he's gonna talk their ears off. Dominic, has anything changed? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, he might talk their ears off, but I mean, everyone's gonna be doing a lot of talking anyway in the beginning because that's how you get together.
Right.
Together, so.
Dominic, have you seen anything from Kevin recently that's like kind of?
I gotta watch
change your
K-Frog still, but I do
Yeah.
like Kevin still. He's just very. I don't know. I feel like people are gonna enjoy his stories. I feel like he's just the most chill dude, and he's so Like, he's so old, and like I just don't see them targeting him for any reason.
Me neither. I can't see. And another thing that I think will work to his advantage, I can't see him going upstairs. I've said this multiple times, but I don't see him going upstairs saying, I want this person and this person up. You know what I mean? I think he'll give subtle hints that kind of like resonate long term, where his targets will go and slowly go. And I was watching videos of his daughters, and they were saying that basically he's like really in shape and he's going to kill these physical competitions, which I don't know. He's pretty tall dude. He's pretty strong. I think that if we see that out of him, like a old male dominate, competitions, that would be another cool storyline to follow this season.
Yeah, I want to see how he does in the competitions. I'm curious.
Okay, here comes Grayson with another veto.
Uh-oh.
The parallel veto. Somebody finds the veto, and it'll lead them to another house exactly like that, but different, obviously. Everyone in that house is a twin of Universe 1. They're playing their own game. What?
He's
Grayson, go host. Go host.
Now you're just getting carried away with these veto, Grayson. I think that's something more than a veto. I think that's like a
We're talking about another house now.
An alien, yeah. Kevin reminds me of Rennie, someone who won't stop talking and seems to have a lot of stories. But from past seasons. No, I don't see Rennie. I don't see Rennie in him.
Rennie's one of a kind, being very annoying.
Mm-hmm. He says he's an easy out, and I feel to not stir conflict. So, like, if somebody wants to, just wants to go with the easy plan, they kick him out. I don't see that with Kevin. I think there's other people that are like
I think that's with Jillian. Yeah.
Raven, Jillian, people like that. Even like some of the weak guys like Cody, I feel like would be an easy out too. Like somebody that we know is just like
he wouldn't care
doing anything, and we can keep them around. But if we need a week, or if we get somebody who doesn't want to like stir the pot, then boom, just go after one of those people. So that could be very interesting. I think Kevin's stories will get annoying over time, and we see that he can ramble on and on. Yeah, he can ramble all and on, but I think, Kevin, I just see him. He's got a good vibe around him. I see him doing well. That's just my opinion. I see him doing well. I think he could be a winner pick, maybe.
I kind of want to see. I think I kind of want to see him in the power in the Temptation Gen. Maybe first, just to
Did
see
you guys see?
Did
you guys see Big Brother 4?
Big Brother 4, yeah. Yeah, that's the X's.
Yeah.
Jack?
Yeah,
Jack?
I don't remember the twist.
Oh, yeah, the X's. And then Jack was in that season, right?
Yeah.
Jack? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Jack. Because I've never fully saw it, but didn't they keep Jack around a lot?
Yeah, Jack
went
deep, I think. Yeah, he went really far.
Yeah.
He's like 6.
Yeah, what about Jack and a Kevin?
Yeah. Yeah, he went really far in the game.
Angel says he's his favorite, or he is her favorite Big Brother player so far. Kevin, yeah, I like him. I'm not going to say favorite so far, even though I've kind of already compared Jessica to Dan and Will, but that's just a joke.
I really hope she doesn't let you down.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way she can let me down. We're going to get her on the show. Watch. Okay, I wonder if there's a way I can remove this comment because, that was bad. Remove and put user in timeout. There we go.
Uh-oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was something bad.
Okay.
The N-word. Somebody said the N-word in the chat.
Oh.
Yeah. Give us some more questions, guys, before we get out of here. Give us some more questions to answer. So, is there anything that you guys wanted to talk about that we haven't covered so far? Anything you can think of,
Yeah, I have something.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you guys see online somewhat it said Allison Grotner tweeted, or no, she was in an interview with, I think, Hollywood Reporter, and she started talking about how like could be some temptations in the house where there could be a competition built outside and the competitors or in the house guests like vote against it or something. Did you guys see that?
Oh,
yeah,
okay. So
I
like
think so.
they see the competition being built and they can decide if they want to play it or not.
I don't know. I just saw like Gradner said something about it in an interview and somebody posted it, and I was just wondering if you guys saw it.
I didn't see it, but I mean, I could imagine what you're talking about. Like maybe like they decide if they want to play the competition outside or and that rings another bell. Like with these consequences, we could have consequence comps, like where they're getting like either messy or they're destroying their stuff or something. Like we could see some serious
Was that a
consequences.
BB6 comp?
The
The garbage comp. Remember the
garbage
veto?
comp. Yes, the garbage comp could be something like that. What if somebody died in their sleep in the Big Brother house?
Look at Malcolm's face. He's like, "What?
Would this season be canceled or what?" It's a serious question.
We'd get a replacement for him and then carefully drag him out in a body bag, and we wouldn't talk about it. We'd talk about he died from complications.
Yeah, I
don't
think
know.
They would cancel the season. I don't.
Yeah, 100%. That was.
That would be awful though. Okay,
cancel the show.
Who's your favorite Big Brother player of all time? Okay, I guess this is
Wow.
Oh,
okay. He left the call.
I'll guess.
All right, so I'll ask.
Welcome to your new host of Radical Reality
TV.
I'm back.
Okay. Hey, you didn't miss much.
Okay, this would be a good time to talk about who's a good way to who is your favorite Big Brother player of all time? I'll go last.
Right. Malcolm,
well, we know what you're
going to
say.
You go first.
I mean, it's Dr. Will, man.
Yeah.
Dominic, you?
My favorite player, like entertainment, like
either.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
It's me.
I'll go with Zach Rance.
Zach Rance. Okay.
Zach Rance. Okay.
Okay. My favorite player of all time is obviously the greatest of all time, Dr. Will Kirby. I don't think anybody compares to him. Watching his seasons first, he kind of built the show. So that's my favorite of all time. But a quick second is Jessica from BB19. Oh, there we go. Christian put on the chill.
Oh, I haven't gotten mine yet. I didn't get mine yet.
Yeah, me and Malcolm got something special for you guys for the Thursday show if they come in on time.
Oh, look at that, boy. Look at that. Yeah, hey, my favorite. Chilltown.
Nice.
The best players of all time are Dr. Will and Mike Boogie. At me if you guys have any questions about that. The best duo ever.
Yes. Okay, that's a perfect way to end the show.
Chilltown, baby. Mike Boogie, 06.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We had about an hour show. Good show to talk about. I guess I'll kind of close the way I started. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe. Let us know if you liked it. What kind of ideas we can see. Also, I'll post this on SoundCloud later. So if you want to listen to the podcast in your car, plug in the aux cord and listen to me talk about Big Brother. That's an option. Also, follow us all on Twitter. I'll put the links down below. Follow the reality account on Twitter. And
my SoundCloud.
We're Christian SoundCloud, and we're building this show, and hopefully we'll get something special going for you guys. This is all for you guys. I just love personally talking about Big Brother. So any way that I can, we can build this show to more entertain you guys is what I'm hoping for. So with that, I guess that's it. And I don't know, maybe we'll do some show Saturday or Sunday, or who knows when the next show will be. Who knows when we'll get the next news. But for now, we'll see you guys later. I guess we'll say from outside the Radical Reality podcast. I'm Jalen. Good night. Hope you guys have a great night. Thanks for the show.